on the C5, it's come a long way from when we brought it back. This car pretty much lived its whole life out in the sun, out in the weather, and it needed some TLC, and we've been giving it a lot of TLC. That will continue today. A couple issues I wanted to address: the mirror. It needs to be addressed to pass inspection. So we're going to work on that first, and then the sore spot, or the elephant in the room when it comes to the interior, are those floor mats, those sun-beaten floor mats. We're going to replace those. We're also going to look into what you could do to those mats if buying a new pair was not in the budget, wasn't something you're willing to do. There are options. Let's get into it. For safety reasons alone, plus, well, we want it to pass inspection. Pennsylvania here, you need 2 stickers. You need the sticker that goes right here, that's state inspection. That's how the money flows in Pennsylvania anyways. That's how they get you. And then next to it's going to be an emissions. They're both garbage. To me, they should have a sticker for the shitty Pennsylvania roadways that let us know that they're safe for our vehicles, but that's not how government runs. So let's address this, take care of it, and then we can move on to another issue. I got a package that just came in. Hopefully the mirror is in there. 2 deliveries that came in. Obviously, these are going to be the floor mats. Just from the size, this is going to be the mirror. However, just because of the thickness, I'm not sure that I got the right thing. I wanted the glass mirror piece along with the clip that mounts onto the pivot, so it turns on me. This here replacement mirror, it says, looks like it's just going to be the replacement mirror glass. So let's see how we can fit it, retrofit it onto what we have. And I mean, if that's what it is, and then later I can pick up the exact piece that I'm looking for. I just think I made a mistake when ordering. But let's open this up and see what we got first before I start complaining about it, right? Nothing else in there. Yeah, that's exactly what we got. We just got a replacement piece of mirrored glass, which is fine. That's what we need. And then they gave 2 big 3M stickers. Well, we know those. Well, it looks like 4. Is it 2 or is it 4? Even if it's 4, we know how that stuff sticks. We may find a different way to attach it, but let's get this over to the car and see if it fits perfectly first. Then we'll go from there and break out a little ingenuity and see if we can find a better way to attach it. And then down the road, I will find the exact piece I'm looking for with the mount attached to it, so we can click it right on. It's supposed to be pop off, pop right on. But all right, let's see what we can do. This will serve just to get it past inspection. Okay, this thing is going to be shaped to fit only one way. Oh wow, and it actually fits nicely inside the plastic ring or trim. Perfectly. Yeah, as you can see, it's only going to fit one way. It wouldn't fit this way. That would be for the passenger side. But it does fit well. And we're not going to use the 3M tape. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to epoxy this. And then when I get the hole, I wanted the frame with it so I can click it right on. We'll just pop everything off with this included, mounted to it, and pop the right one in. That way I can get a fresh plastic trim piece or a mount. This one here is a little dry, cracked in places, but it will do for now. That will get us to a point where this thing can go in and pass inspection. All right, preparation is going to be key, just as in anything we do with the automobiles when it comes to detailing paint. It's going to be a 2-step process to get it clean. This is going to be our first step that This removes waxes, sealants, protectants, in case the car's been going through any of these hot wash and shines. So what we'll do is we'll dump some onto the towel here, and we'll do some scrubbing. Prepare this to receive the epoxy. Then we'll wipe this off, flip it over, wipe it again. And we'll come in for step 2, and we'll hit it with the panel prep, my favorite panel prep from Phoenix EOD. Get that on there nice and heavily. Let it soak just a little bit. Now we'll come back in and wipe that off. That'll wipe off any residues that the Fireball wax cleaner has left behind. Now we're going to do the exact same thing to the mirror piece itself. And it's the side that has the writing on, so they kind of knew what side was going to be attached to my original mirror. Strong enough to easily remove these permanent markers. Wipe that clean, flip it over, wipe it again. Hit it with the panel prep, let it soak a little bit. Mop that up. Not worried about the other side. That's going to get smudged up with our fingerprints anyway. So with the side up that's going to go against my original mirror, let's go get the epoxy. All right, we'll use the dark gray, is my favorite from JB Weld. That's an epoxy. And we're just going to mix it right on the mirror. Pull it back a little bit, recap it, and you have a little bit more for later. Mix it together. Spread it out a little bit more. Okay. Over to the mirror, and we're going to have the letters down. Get it in there. All right. All right, position where we want it to. We don't have any of the glue squishing out from the sides. Now we can do a little bit of taping to hold it into place. Still looks good? Yeah, still looks good. All right, let's get this larger piece around there. All right, that's not going anywhere. That'll hold in place, and we'll let that sit for 24 hours. In the meantime, well, those black floor mats, because of the sun have now turned gray. Let's take care of that. All right. Let's open this up. See what they sent us for new C5 floor mats. Oh, those are nice. Instead of the Corvette embroidered logo, I went with something just a little different because I'm not throwing those away that are in the car. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. So instead I got the C5 embroidered logo. Now, we're not going to just throw those in and install them. We're going to clean them and protect them first. Rid of the cardboard. So they get dirty, packing and shipping. We're going to vacuum, we're going to clean them, and we'll protect them before we throw them inside. All right, now that they're clean, we can protect them, and we're going to use our Blue Collar 11 Interior Preserve, which is made for all materials in the interior. Leather, Alcantara, upholstery, mats, plastics. Very easy. Comes out atomized. So, go over the carpet. With a gloved hand, massage it in. Come over to the other one. Do the same thing. Let it dry for 24 hours. Put them in the car. It's as simple as that. You can do as many layers as you want to. I recommend 2 layers. Let's get these out of there. Out with the old, in with the new. And this has the locking, the hole to lock these in there so they're not sliding front. Fits perfectly. Very nice. Much, much better. There's that one. And there's that one. Both together, much, much better. All right, what are we going to do with these? Are we going to throw these away? Hell no. We're going to clean them and we're going to dye them. Then I have 2 sets of different style floor mats. When you get them clean, then you simply dye them. And there we are, 2 sets of mats. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Mirror cured, a little bit safer. We'll pass inspection. Fits in there nicely, guys. But again, eventually I will order during the off season of car season. That's cracked here and there from being out in the sun. I want to order that whole piece that just snaps right in, but this will do for now. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Baby steps when it comes to the C5, but it's paying off. I think it's looking better and better every day that we work on it. Let me know down in the comment section what you think, what we should do to it in further videos. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video.